camera, Nick. First time on the fan reactions. Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. Not the result for us tonight, but I think we've given a right good go tonight, to be fair.
I think we've given it a great go, We didn't have a striker for the whole of the first half like Gordon. I feel like Barnes should be more of the striker position instead of Gordon, just compared to how he plays. Gordon, he done all right on the left, but if we had Voldemort and Wisser both fit, I think that game would have been completely different. We had so many chances in the first half, but we just couldn't stick any of it away.
I mean, how many times we said that going through the middle, it just doesn't work at all, does it? And again, Eddie's going to regret it a little bit by doing it again, because it just doesn't work.
Like Berger said, we need a striker. He'll learn from his lesson, but again, a 2-1 defeat to a Pot 1 team, Barcelona, one of the greatest teams right now in the world, it's not a bad result at the end of the day. There's no other team we're facing, maybe PSG or a better team, but last time we've faced them, we got like a 5-2 aggregate in total. Like, we can batter PSG, I think Marseille will be fine. Barcelona was the hardest team, and losing by 1 goal with no strike and having Gordon down the middle, it's not a bad result, I'll take it anyway. The atmosphere was good, it wasn't amazing, it wasn't as good as PSG, it was still a good atmosphere, and we'll get right back into it. We'll play, I forget who we'll play at home, is it Benfica next at home?
Yeah, I believe so.
We'll play them, we'll batter them, we'll batter everyone again, but we understand, yeah, they didn't have Yamal, but I think Eddie Howe got into his head of, Barcelona's a team that can't do well against the sort of fast-paced counter-attacks. So their manager, I forget his name, it's somewhere in my programme.
Hansi Flick.
Yeah. He would have prepared for that, and Eddie Howe probably didn't prepare for that either. If we started Voldemort, hindsight's 2020, we could have started a striker. We don't even know if we would have banged in goals. We might have banged in less. We might have lost even more, but I'm going to take the result, and I'm going to move on to Berger now. What do you say?
I mean, the second goal, it is a banging strike from Rashford, to be fair. Like, we know he particularly had a lot of critics at Man United, but I think we gifted him the second goal, but I don't think any more goalkeeper stopping that second one.
Oh, definitely not. And we've seen it before in matches where Rashford's played against us, and he always just seems to put one over Newcastle, and it is a real shame. But we could have probably done a bit better defensively for the first and second goal, but that second strike from Rashford was honestly an amazing goal.
I'd like to say that João, I'm excited to see him play more. He didn't quite well. I think he did concede when he came on, but he did show promise, and I'm excited to see him play more. It's a shame that he only started in the 60th, but if we can get him starting more, I think he's going to be a player that we're going to sort of look back on and think like his transfer fee would have been a steal. But
yeah, do you know what? I thought Chow played pretty good when he come on as well. Willock, I think so poor today.
Sell him.
Yeah, if we had Jacob Ramsey fit and ready to play, that could have went much different when we took it was a Joe Linton off for him. Like, that midfield would have been so much more stronger. We've seen him play in the Premier League a few times, and he's honestly been amazing from when he came on to right until he comes off. And it's such a shame he got that ankle injury in that match.
He's a good player, Willock. It's just, I think now Newcastle's outgrown him. It's a shame. He's a good player. He gave his career to Newcastle. It's just a shame that now we're playing Champions League football, and he just doesn't seem to have the sort of drive and the potential to play in the Champions League. He can play Premier League sub, but I do like him. I think he's a good player. It's just a shame that now it's came to he's being sold and benched. I'd love for him to be sold before he gets into his 30s and he can go on and actually have a good career at a different club, because Newcastle's outgrown him. I'd love to see that. I believe we are getting someone on loan in December.
Well, possibly.
Yeah,
I've heard there's rumours. Yeah.
There's rumours about that, but again, I'd love for him to be sold for a good fee and have a good career, because he's given a lot to this club, and I hate how the fan base treat him, but at the end of the day, the club's outgrown him, and it's a shame to see that.
Yeah, and just one final question. It's Bournemouth on Sunday. Are we confident of getting a result there? We do not have a great record, but we've got to start looking, try and turn that around now.
Bournemouth's a scary game. Semenyo has been playing his socks off every single game, and I just hope our defence can keep up with it. I think it'll be promising. Voldemort hopefully doesn't get a cramp during the first half. Hopefully he can play the full 90. But I reckon it'll probably be a draw or a very tight win.
I agree with what Berger said. I think as long as they don't start a striker, I don't even care. I think we can beat them. We can beat anybody in the Premier League. We nearly beat Liverpool without a striker. I don't really count Asuna as a striker right now. He needs a bit more training than he will be in the striker sort of tier. Right now, he seems more like a puppy dog. He seems quite scrappy. I'd love to see him sort of like polished a bit more in training, and I'd love to see him just do a bit better. I know he's got it in him. He's born on the same day as me, same year. I relate to him. I'd love to see him do better because I see myself in him, but yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much, lads.
What's your channel name?
Right, Cruzy, Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. Not the result tonight, but we've given a right go of the night, to be honest.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Obviously, there's still some leaks in the team, which Barcelona obviously trying to get through. To be honest, we're gifted the first goal, but the second one was an absolute peach. You can't knock that back. I think Gordon redeemed himself with the goal. It's just a bit frustrating. It's the first Champions League game I've attended here, and obviously it would have been nice for a win, but there's always another time.
That's absolutely, again, we're playing going through the middle again. We know it doesn't work. How many times are we going to keep saying this? It does not work.
If I had £1 for every time I said play Gordon through the middle, I'd have had my money back for the ticket.
We need to stop playing a striker there. Voldemort could have had so many minutes today, but he didn't. And because I thought first off we did a counter-attack Barcelona at times, we really, really did. I mean, second half was, again, a couple of opportunities, but again, Barcelona showing their quality, particularly the first header goal by Rashford. I mean, I'm disappointed with the marking. The second goal we kind of gifted to them, but to be fair, you kind of take it away to belt and strike, to be fair, like.
Yeah, I mean, the first 30 minutes I think we were all over them, to be fair. You could feel a goal coming, but unfortunately we couldn't get it to the last few minutes. But Barcelona came out with a little bit more fight in the second half.
Yeah, they did, absolutely. We got the goal back, just wasn't enough, was it, to be fair. But did you think Gordon was that convincing today, even though he scored?
No, but I'm hoping that it will give him a confidence boost to play better, try and score more goals.
Bonds didn't look at it again, and Willock looked all over the place. I mean, how many balls did he give away?
I agree with that, and same with Tino as well.
A little bit. Trippier's defence away was good, but we know the set pieces are no better at the moment, still right now.
No, I totally agree with you there, man. Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you think it's obvious Nick's got to start Sunday now?
I agree. I mean, why didn't he start tonight? That's my question. Because how many times have we put the ball in the box? It was too high for Gordon and everyone. Nick Voldemort would have been on them.
Absolutely. The final question. It's Bournemouth away on Sunday. We know we haven't got a good record down there, but it's time to start changing it around there, and we've got to try and start getting a result down there now.
I agree. My prediction would be a draw.
Hopefully we should look to start turning around. Eddie needs to get one on his former club.
I really do want to win, obviously, but you've got to think realistically as well. Like, you judge them by Bournemouth's performances, then our performances. Unless they get a kick up the arse in training, it's going to be a draw.
There you are. Well then, thank you. Right, Mark, Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. Again, not the result tonight we wanted, but you can't say we haven't given it a go the night.
I thought it started really well, quite quick on the pace, on the wins, put a lot of balls in. I thought Gordon started well, and then he just dropped a little bit, and then Bonds had a couple of chances, didn't he? And what do you think?
I didn't think Bonds was on it again for me tonight.
No, do you think he should have scored that one chance yet?
Could have done. Well, he was offside, unfortunately.
So do you think we should have started Voldemort?
Should have done. I think, again, how many times are we going to say that going through the middle, it just doesn't work?
It doesn't work, does it? I wonder why he keeps consistent that it's going to work one day. Is it just the tactic, or was he thinking more pace? What do you think he was thinking?
Again, could it be for pace, or is it because Gordon needs minutes? Possibly, but you still should have had Voldemort through the middle. For me, I mean, we'll get balls in the box, just no one getting on the end of them. Second half, again, we had a couple of opportunities as well, but Barcelona, unfortunately, just then show that quality. Rashford scores carry header, but no one's picking him up. Second goal, I mean, we've kind of given him it, but I don't think he can take any away from the strike for him.
No, it was a good strike from Rashford, wasn't it? The first goal maybe could have defended a bit better, but the second goal was just a strike and a half, wasn't it?
I mean, no, I don't think any goalkeeper saves that.
No keeper saves it. Baltimore, though, I mean, he scored against Wolves, so you think you would have started him again to give him that confidence? Because obviously, when you score, sometimes you get a boost. You know, with players, sometimes you get a little boost and then go in that bit of form. So you must have been scratching your head thinking, why we're not playing?
Willock, absolutely shite. So far, I'd be listening to offers for him in January. How many balls did he give away tonight?
Give 4 balls away from my liking. 2 and, you know what I mean? I'm not sure why you bring them on. I mean, I don't know what happened to the player. He used to be a good player, didn't he? He was all right.
I think injuries have just made him go backwards, unfortunately. I think it's time we look to move him on in January, I'm afraid. He has been here a while, but I'm not being impressed with what I've seen with Willock so far, unfortunately. Would you look to listen offers in January for him?
I would get, yeah, it's time for him to go on it. I mean, he's been here a while. He's had good moments, bad moments. Now it's been a bit off now for a while, isn't it? It's just a little bit too long. Maybe he's looking for a better midfielder.
Yeah, we should get them if we can get money for Willock, who says we can't look to get a decent midfielder as well. And finally, it's Bournemouth away on Sunday. We need to turn that around because we haven't got a good record down there. We need to start winning down there now for me.
And I mean, Eddie Howe doesn't seem to like to beat Bournemouth much, does he? I mean, he's got that record where they just seem to attack all the time. But it's got to change one day. We've got to win down there one day, we've got to win. Do you think he'll start Mayfield and Baltimore?
I think those possibly will be brought back in. I mean, Cher went off with an injury as well. That didn't look good as well.
Now, what do you think of Chow when he come on?
I thought Chow looked really canny when he come on as well.
Do you think he gets his chance soon?
He could well and truly do, possibly as well. Again, we know Chow and Botman will be our future centre-backs for some time, and we know Tino and Hall will be the full-backs again at some point. But, yeah, why can't we look to get a win down?
So I reckon 2-1 against Bournemouth or a 1-1 draw. It's hopefully one of the two, but what do you think?
Well, I'm not going to say that yet till I do my preview, but I'm feeling hopeful we can, but we'll wait and see.
Baltimore score on Sunday?
Hopefully, yes.
Aye, hopefully.
Well then, thank you. Right, Mason, Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. Disappointment that it's a defeat, but you cannot say we haven't given it a right good go tonight, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, where do I start? First off, it was exactly what happened with the Liverpool game. Done well for the first half an hour, and then we're going to sleep. Because I thought the first half an hour were decent, and then for the rest of the game, well, fuck knows where we went.
How many times are we going to keep saying that going through the middle, it just does not work?
I don't understand why he's putting Baltimore on the bench, but you should have started him and done the same what he did on Saturday. But it cost me the night, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of got that wrong, Eddie, in a way he did. But the first off, we did well. We were attacking them at times. Just, again, we're trying to get balls in, but just no one there, unfortunately. Second off, again, we had an opportunity or two. But then, unfortunately, this is when Barcelona, unfortunately, showed their quality with a good header from Rashford. Again, no one picks him up. The second goal, I think we've gifted them. But, you know, Rashford certainly got a lot of pelters, particularly at Man United. But I think he was unstoppable tonight, to be fair.
To be honest, because I've just seen a tweet from a West Ham fan, he should leave Man U, and I agree. Because that's the first time in a long, long time I've seen Rashford have a decent game. In my view, he should leave Man U. He should do. You look at Napoli with Hoyland and McTominay. In my eyes, he should leave.
Do you know what? Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
because he played out with skin the night.
I mean, the second goal, I don't think any goalkeeper saves that.
Nah. Pure quad. And I give Rashford pelters, but the fact is, that was a moment of quality from him. Fair play to him. But I disappointed.
What do you make of Chow when he come on? I thought he did quite well.
I thought he was one of the better players.
Do you think he might get an opportunity this weekend? Because Cher went off with an injury.
If he has had this concussion, then I think he probably will, because I think I feel sorry for Botman, but I think Joe's ahead of him after the night.
Well, we'll wait and see. Barnes didn't set the world alight again for me tonight. Right, Willock, so poor, awful, giving the ball away quite a few times. I've now come to a conclusion. I think we need to start listening to offers for him in January now. I think it's time he goes.
You know what it is? Fulham and Crystal Palace should have came in for him in the summer.
How many balls was he giving away the night?
Loads.
And there was a time he was holding up the ball far too long. Didn't look to play anyone in the play. Sorry, it's time he goes.
Fact is as well, Barnes did fuck all and Icky in.
He had an opportunity, but he was offside again.
So something's not right with a couple of these players. Something isn't right.
Well, we know Bond's going to play on Sunday because they're going to serve the final suspension here, I'm afraid. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just disappointed that we've not got something out today, because I thought we did very well in certain parts. Barcelona have showed their quality, to be fair to them, tonight in a way. Right. Bournemouth away on Sunday. We know we haven't got a good record down there, but we need to start turning that around.
I think if we win on Sunday, I'll be fucking hell. I think it'd be a fucking miracle if we beat them on their Sunday league. Christ.
You feeling hopeful, Vulcan? Well, we know we're going to do a preview, but well, no, you're not joining me for the preview.
Yes, game. Ish.
I mean, it's got to be Voldemort
I hate playing Bournemouth away. I hate playing Bournemouth now. I genuinely do.
I mean, Voldemort comes back in. I think possibly Murphy comes back in for me as well.
I think this is probably one of the games Voldemort probably get a full 90 minutes. Because
he could do.
He's had an hour on Saturday and he's had like half an hour tonight, so he'll probably get that 90 minutes, so he probably will get it.
And again, we've got Bradford same. That's going to be a wholesale rotation.
To be honest, I think Eddie Howe will probably keep his main players for Arsenal a week Sunday.
Yeah, we've got Arsenal as well. That's a big game for us.
You can't, unless something happens, unless we play like shit against Bradford. But the fact is, we need our main players for Arsenal a week Sunday.
Yeah, we do. Anyway, thank you. Right, Lawrence, Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. It's not the result we wanted tonight, but you cannot say we haven't given it a good go tonight.
Yeah, we played quite well. First half, it's just decisions making. I think was the point where Bruno Jolinton could have had a shot, and it was similar place where Rashford actually scored his second goal. I think they tried to cross it and didn't work out. Again, it's just decisions we're making. The cost were.
I mean, how many times are we going to have to keep saying that? Going through the middle, it just does not work.
Well, you got to think. Well, he's taking Waldemar off for early on Saturday. All right, we're held on for the game. You'd think you'd have tonight in mind, but you think, well, sure you could be starting because, yes, okay, we've got Bournemouth in 3 days' time. He'll start that game most likely. But he's played 65 minutes. I mean, let's be honest, right? Playing Saturday to then Thursday. It's no different to play Monday than Saturday.
Well, yeah.
You have to work on that stamina, by the way, Waldemar.
Well, he has to. I was disappointed. He should have started for me the night. He really, really should have. I mean, second half weekend, we had a couple of opportunities, but this is when Barcelona unfortunately showed a bit of quality. I mean, it's a free header from Rashford. I'm disappointed no one marks him. And the second goal, again, I think we've gifted them in a way. But I don't think he can take any away from the strike. We know Rashford gets pelters at times when he was at Man United, but I don't think he can take away his effort tonight. I thought he was absolutely, he worked his socks off for Barca tonight.
That's how good he can be, just when he's on it. But it's about being on it on a consistent basis.
I mean, the second goal, I don't think anyone saves that for me.
Nah, just crack and strike, fair play.
Yeah. Certainly was, wasn't it? Barnes again, unfortunately, didn't set the light for me. Willock, so awful when he come on. I've now come to that decision. I'd be looking to listen to offers in January for him. How many times did he give the ball away tonight?
Well, I've said he'll probably go in the summer because he'll have a year left of his contract, but I'd definitely I'd have listened to offers from this summer. If we could get a midfield, I understand. We'll send Longstaff, his contract's being up next year. So I understand why he was sort of ahead of Willock, but just poor from him when he came on, because you think fresh legs would help.
Fresh legs, but again, how many times he gave the ball away? A few times. There was a time he was just holding on the ball far too long. He could have looked to have passed it, and what happened? He lost it.
Like, it's one of them you're thinking even Sunday League player would have made a better decision than that.
Exactly.
Even if the pass didn't come off, at least it's better than just holding on to the ball and losing it. And what we need to do, we need to look to. I'd be getting Miley on ahead of him.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why he shouldn't be ahead of him.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just really disappointing that from, as I've said, if any offer comes in for Willock in January, I'd happy listen and take any decent offer. To be fair, Bournemouth away on Sunday, we know our record down there isn't great at all, but we've got to start looking to changing that around now. I believe that Volamar is going to come back in. I think Murphy may come back in, and I think Chow may come in for this one. I think that didn't look good for Fabian Schär when he came off.
He didn't. Maybe could he been taken off at half time, but Chow, I was impressed with him. I thought he was our best player. I'd definitely start them two, Chow and Waldemar on Sunday. I think Murphy will come back in. I think he'll keep Malanga in. I think Barnes will come out because he's played the full 90 minutes for 2
Well,
minutes.
he could do, yeah. That's a possibility. Malanga could play left as well. I mean, we'll see. But we've got to start winning down there now. I mean, we know we haven't got a good record down there, but we need to start, as I mentioned, we need to start changing that now.
I hope we can, but it's not going to be an easy game.
I mean, the Bournemouth are a decent side, to be fair to them,
Exactly, I mean...
But it's a team we should be looking to beat as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'll probably take a draw down there.
Well, hopefully, it's going to be all three. Anyway, thank you all. Right then, Sharky, Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2. Again, it's not the result we've wanted tonight. But again, you cannot say we've given a good go the night.
We have. It's quite an easy game to sum up. I thought we played well for half an hour. I thought we did our best without really putting our chances away. Barcelona grew into the match, and sort of the last 50 minutes of the first half, we're in trouble. We're backs against the wall. Done well to get it at 0-0. Second half was always going to be a tall order. We didn't really get going. We continued where we left off in that last 50 minutes of the first half, and Rashford scores 2 very good goals. I know he's had his problems at Manchester United, but Barcelona, they're a good team. A very good young side who are they're going to go far. We'll give them a all, but we'll give ourselves too much to do. When Gordon scores at the end, wasn't for the want to try in, but this is the League of Champions. You've got to give your best. We did the best we could, but it's not enough, and Barcelona walk away with the 3 points, as was expected at the beginning of play.
How many times are we going to say that going through the middle, it just doesn't work? Why? I don't get why Volamara was on the bench today. He should have started. We've done this so many times, trying to play going through the middle, and it never works.
I just say it's ifs and buts, because with Volamara, he was suffering with cramp. He mentioned that after the Wolves game. He made an impact when he come on. I thought he was really good holding the ball up, making space, and it was one of the reasons why we got that goal at the end with Anthony Gordon. You couldn't really miss. But as said, Eddie Howe can only play his cards that he has. I just felt he's got to look at the Bournemouth game on Sunday. The games are coming every 3 to 4 days. I said this after the Wolves game. Barcelona, they can turn the game at any time. They can turn the tide. We kept Lewandowski quiet, but
we did.
Like I say, we didn't with Rashford. He scored a good header, and then obviously the second one, well, that's an absolute worldie. No keepers there saving that.
No, definitely not. It's a cracking strike, even though I think we're gifted them it. But yeah, I can see with the Barcelona did show that quality. We got Bond back. I thought Bond's then set the world alight for me again today. Right, Willock. I'm sorry, he was awful when he come on today. I've now come to this conclusion. I'll be happy to listen to offers in January for Willock. I think he needs to leave.
Should have left a long time ago.
You know what, yeah?
Honestly, I'll be honest, when he come on the pitch, what did he actually offer?
Give the ball away.
Too many times. There was a moment in the game where the Gallagher end, he had the ball at the box. All he had to do was pass, he lost it.
And there was a time he was holding on it too long, didn't pass it.
And this is the thing, it's not just Willock. It was a theme in the match where we're getting the ball. There was just simple passes that could have been made out wide, for example, to Gordon. We didn't do it. And just giving the ball away cheaply. You cannot do this in the Champions League. No. And when I look at where we still look a bit imbalanced, the squad. Like, we're still learning, and I'm trying not to criticise, but you've got to be critical in this competition. If you want to qualify, if you want to get through, then, you've got to find a way. I thought at times Barca were there for the taking, but, on another day. But as said, Barcelona, they were the better side on the night. They were, they had the best of the chances. They just couldn't quite, get them in the back of the net as yes, they got two, but like I say, they could have had 4 or 5. As for us, that's the Champions League. There's no easy game in this competition. You just can't be sloppy, and we had one moments, but you can't just turn up for half an hour and expect to beat Barcelona. You've got to be at it all of the time.
Well,
and Barca, they find their moment, and that's why Barcelona are the club that they are. They've got the players that they have, and they've got the stature. We've just got to sort of just go again, against Union.
That's it. Bournemouth away on Sunday. We know we haven't got a good record down there, but we need to start turning that around. I think Voldemort will come back in. I think Murphy may come back in. I think Howe may come in for this one. I think it didn't look good for Cher when he came off.
There was a few, were sort of nursing injuries, the CPAP problems, and this is the issue we're going to have, with the season, with the games that we've got. Eddie Howe is going to have to rotate. He's going to have to, pick the correct system, for each game. Bournemouth won't be an easy match. They've had a good start of the season. We don't have a good record down at Bournemouth, but the lads have to just go again on Sunday and just hope that we can get a result. I think we're very capable of doing so. But Eddie Howe, you mentioned Voldemort. Yes, we'll have to start him, and I think that's what Eddie Howe was trying to do. Maybe just think about the Bournemouth game, because if you look at the squad at the minute, we've already got injuries. We're losing Wissa. We need him back as soon as possible. I know he's going to be back after the international break. I said it wasn't a beaten night, but when you look at the scoreline, 2-1, okay, it was in defeat, but we didn't disgrace ourselves.
No, that's it. There you go.
We didn't.